Good evening and welcome to News Channel 8. I'm Jerome Aegean, and here's some of the top stories we have for you tonight. A runaway truck causes damage on St. Thomas. A cafeteria worker wants to retire, but the VI government won't let him. And the common man versus a corporate giant. These stories and more up next on News Channel 8.
News Channel 8 is sponsored by AT&T. Centennial is joining AT&T for greater coverage, more innovation, and better service.
In our top story tonight, a worker lost control of his truck last night on St. Thomas. A horse was injured, and there was structural damage as well. News Channel 8's Lee Carl files this report.
Out here at the Clinton Eclipse racetrack, where this green Mack dump truck went through the fence into a building and injured just one of the horses, Ocean Port. And well, here are the full details. And the dump truck is still there. The young man in it was reaching out to close a door and fell out of the vehicle. It lost control and wound up still here, demolishing one section of a small building where the horses are kept and also where some people stay.
According to the reports, he's in fair condition, and so is the horse. But this is the road he came down. He reached out to close the door, lost control. The vehicle went into the area there where the stable is. One horse is just behind the truck there. Apparently, hind legs, some injuries. No one else injured, and we don't know the condition of the driver at this time.
In St. Thomas at the Clinton Eclipse racetrack, Lee Carl for News Channel 8.
Thanks, Lee Carl. And in other news, it's the story of progress versus peace of mind for a resident in the state St. John, as we all want to see better broadband service here in the territory, especially in inclement weather. And that's just what Vitelco Innovative has been working to set up for years, with the help of an underground grid of network cables spread throughout the island. But it requires a remote switch set up at a cross-connection box to give Virgin Islanders the modernization it needs to improve the way our fiber optic technology works. But for Mr. Bermudez, the remote switch has caused him disparagement and many sleepless nights in this once quiet neighborhood that he's been a resident of for some time, as I discovered.
I live here for 10 years, yes, and I purchased this house here to live, in a quiet area and someplace that actually I could enjoy my retirement. I do really a surprise that Innovated really built this big monster in front of my place here. I'm very disturbed with them. I spoke to them several times, and speaking to them, nothing has been done. They have traffic here all the time, working on this monster here. The noise at night, I cannot sleep because it's very noisy. The noise is inside my house. The only way I could sometimes, even though just relax, is if I put on my TV or something to avoid this noise here. And I cannot do that. So I hope that actually I could get justice, that actually something has to be done about this here. No one tell me anything about actually what they was going to be doing here. They came here, they walked so fast and they built it so fast that actually I was surprised. I did inquire about what's going on. Nobody gave me no kind of information. I went to see if they did have a permit for this year. I couldn't get no result. Day after, about a week or 2 weeks after, I went to see if they had a permit. Actually, I see that they put a permit here. I went to find out and see if everything was legal, and I couldn't get really, any information on what was going on. Then I went to seek for an attorney. And when I seek for the attorney, then actually I went to the court. The court is we had a hearing. The hearing never finished, and I'm waiting right now to go back to the court, and I'm gonna have to really actually follow up because I had to go to an attorney to get something resolved because I couldn't get much information about really what's going on here.
What happened in the courts that stalled this case from going through? Well,
the reason was because we was there for a long time that day, and the judge did say that actually he was going to postpone it for another day, and it wasn't called. They never called us in because they were supposed to call us back in, and they never called back in, and so that the case never continued. But the reason we wanted to do is, and the judge, what my attorney wanted to do, is to see if there was a temporary restraining order that this don't continue. But up to now, we're waiting on the court to see if actually we're going to get a court date to actually follow up with this case.